Yeah.
Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for joining another special edition of the show. Trent, this is our prediction show, correct?
Correct.
For the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I almost killed my throat there. The Smackdown exclusive pay-per-view, live event, network special, whatever you want to call it, this Sunday coming out of Detroit City. You are now listening to the Wrestling Fans Podcast. I'm your host, BangEm South, Jason Fastkade, and along this ride, I have the best in the world today, the man, Trent Williams. The only guy that I know that read the NXT spoilers and will not tell me what happens. More on that later. Trent, we got a lot to get to, man. Of course, our predictions are one. But we got some rants, we got some cool little notes, and we'll definitely update people on how bad I'm just killing you at this Survivor game. So, are you ready, my friend?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh no, that was late. Trent. We get to talk about A+ Alexa Bliss on this show. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. Let's stop stalling, man, and get right into the show. It's late Tuesday night, but we're gonna give our predictions here. So
Tuesday.
I'm so used to Tuesdays now. I don't know why I said Tuesday. This is a late Thursday night, so we're gonna give our predictions on the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, man. SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. Shinsuke, Jinder, AJ, Dolph, and Bobby Roode, who is
glorious.
There we go. So yeah, man, let's kick off the predictions, because this, in my opinion, is a pretty good pay-per-view. It's solid. It's solid on paper.
Yeah. All right. I guess we can start off with your favorite, the pre-show match.
No. Okay, here's the thing, though. This is October, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what was the September pay-per-view. I don't even think it matters. August we had SummerSlam. So I don't even care what happened in September. In November you get Survivor Series, and Christmas maybe you get something special. But I don't really think of a Halloween, or not a Halloween, but an October pay-per-view. And I definitely don't think it deserves a pre-show. So with that said, who's on the pre-show?
We have the Hype Bros versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
And here's the thing. I get that. I totally get that. But why?
Poor Shelton. He comes back and he's already just stuck on the pre-show.
Yeah, that's not. I don't get it. Why not put Luke Harper and Kane in a tag team and have them do something like?
Well, not Kane. Kane's running for mayor.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I guess we're going Shelton and his tag team partner. Chad Angle.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yep. Yeah, I think they keep teasing dissension between the Hype Bros. It seems like we get that, and then we won't see anything of them for about a month, and then another month will come up and they'll have a match and they'll show dissension and then rinse and repeat.
Yeah, I don't really think it's building anything major, right? I don't really think that Zach is going to blow up on Mojo and it's going to be, the second to last match on a pay-per-view or a show. So,
they sure have got a lot out of Mojo winning that Battle Royal at WrestleMania, haven't they?
Yeah, him being best friends with Gronk and all that stuff. So, I don't know. I don't even think he carries around I don't even think he carried around that trophy or even. I don't even think they introduced him as the ATG Battle Royal winner.
So. The only thing I remember him doing after that is having that tour where he was taking kids on a tour through the arena or something.
It's crazy, man, because he defeated Jinder and now Jinder's your champ and he's stuck on a pre-show. That's weird. That is a total 360.
Yep. All right, so I guess we can start with the main card now. We'll start off with Dolph Ziggler versus the glorious Bobby Roode.
I got I'm pulling a shocker here, man. I'm pulling a shocker. Do I think Bobby Roode is gonna win? Yes. But do I want Dolph to win? And am I making my prediction on Dolph? Yes. That's where I'm going with that. Just because it's not like you're gonna lose steam with Bobby Roode, and I don't even think people would object to him losing in his first. I don't even know if it is his first match. But this face thing is not gonna last for 10 years. You see what I'm saying? So I would rather him start to be a heel sooner rather than later, and but they can still have magic in the ring.
Yeah, I imagine. I'm guessing, from the rumors a while back, they're just waiting on this AJ Corbin feud to finish up so they can put him in the slot against AJ.
Okay. I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. So who you got?
I'm gonna go with Bobby Roode.
Okay, shocker, but okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, it gives Ziggler losing gives Ziggler more ammunition to be frustrated like he's been the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, my thing is, I would just like for him to prove that he's one of the best wrestlers out right now. If he's gonna talk all that smack and then not back it up, even if he loses cleanly, beat the crap out of Bobby Roode afterwards.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. All right. Next match we have.
Wait. Could that be the first match? Like, and no disrespect to that, but dude, this reminds me of a takeover card, man. Like it's stacked. There's no weak spots on this card, so that could be the first match.
Yeah, it could be, or they could bookend the show with the Hell in a Cell matches, because I really don't see Jinder and Shinsuke finishing the show.
Is it? Yeah, that's the thing, man. How many Hell in a Cell matches do we have?
2.
Oh, we only have 2.
Yeah.
Wait. The tag team matches, is that in the Hell in a Cell?
That one, it's the tag titles and the Owens and Shane.
Oh, so Nakamura and Jinder isn't in a cage?
Nope.
Oh man, that's a bummer, dude.
Yep.
That's a bummer. They probably won't be. Wow, they might be the third to last match.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's go through the matches then.
Rusev versus Randy Orton. I think Rusev needs this one.
Is Aiden English gonna come out and sing for him?
I hope so.
Yeah, that was awesome. I think this could be cool. But I don't think this will end with a straight pin. I'm going disqualification or something, but
okay.
I got Randy.
All right. Are you going with the thing kind of like Randy's like the new John Cena, where you just can't bet against Randy on big pay-per-views?
No. It's more of the situation, right? I mean, you had them swapping those, less than 10-second wins, but now you're forming something with Rusev, and hopefully they had big things planned for Rusev. But I just don't think Rusev gets pinned cleanly. I think they do something so Randy still picks up the win, but he doesn't RKO him and 1, 2, 3 him.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Rusev on this one.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep. All right. Next match we have Natalya versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Who you got, man?
There's Charlotte on this. But I think there might be a cash in.
Oh, you're thinking cash in, huh?
Yep.
I don't think they'll do a cash. If they're gonna do a cash in, it has to be a Survivor Series. It has to be a Survivor Series. I'm going with the cat lady, man. I just don't think that there's gonna be another change. And if we're gonna do a cash in, maybe Charlotte wins at Survivor Series for 10 seconds and then loses it again. So
yeah, but
I got the cat lady.
All right, and I'll take Charlotte. Next match we have AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin for the U.S. title.
Baron Corbin looks like a 45-year-old man that goes to the same biker bar every single week because his mom owns it just to order milk. Haven't said that in a long time, so I feel good to get that off my chest. Here's the thing. I like Baron Corbin, man. I mean, just for the role that he does play, I don't know if they're still punishing this guy. I don't know where the heck is going, but he's not beating AJ.
No, I don't think so either. We might get some interference from Ty Dillinger or something.
Yeah, that is a little weird considering, there were rumblings of having Bobby Roode replace Corbin. But you're kind of in a tough spot with Ty because you want to get Ty out there, but who does he actually need to feud with to, get him on the main stage? So, we'll see. Maybe you could have a foursome pretty soon or fivesome with Dolph and Bobby and
not the ideal foursome that I would think of, but okay.
Nicely done. Browsers 2 house party. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I see where you're going with that. But I still got AJ. Still got AJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with AJ also.
All right, cool. But
All right.
back to the women's division really quick, man. Hopefully you are the expert Total Divas viewer.
Right.
Was Rikishi against one of the Usos marrying Naomi?
Seems like I remember something about that, but then they had their whole thing by the end of the episode. They cleared things over, and he's happy with him getting married to her.
But it was literally because she wasn't Samoan, right?
I can't remember the reason. That's when I wasn't watching quite as much.
Okay. No, and listen, this is so unimportant. But I was looking at YouTube the other day, and I saw, you know how people make videos like 10 things that WWE doesn't want you to know, and they're probably 9 you already knew, and then it was that, and I was like, oh, I didn't really know that. Let me ask Trent. Something about Rikishi didn't show up to the wedding or something. I don't know. Just thought that was a little unique.
Yeah, it seems like that does ring a bell. Yeah, he didn't show up at the wedding.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
A little odd, but okay, I got you.
Yep. Next match: Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE World Championship.
Yeah, chances are this will be the next match. Man. You know the thing about it though, man, if it's not the last match, I don't think Shinsuke wins. And it's not in a cage. See, I thought it would be in a cage so where Jinder couldn't hide. There's no disqualification. Is there any stipulation with this match whatsoever?
No.
So I mean that just screams Jinder's gonna win. And if it's not the last match, you're not gonna have people singing the song at the end of the show to close the show out. So I'm going Jinder, man. I don't want it to happen, but Detroit is very close to Canada.
Yeah.
Jinder's from Canada. It could be a crowd changer up there, man. People could be rooting strongly for Jinder. We'll see. But if it's not the last match, Shinsuke's not going to win.
But I get that. But what they could do is if they want this to be a really, really good pay-per-view that's really memorable, you give the people all kind of moments that they'll remember from the show, whether it be Shinsuke winning and then them doing something crazy with Owens and Shane, and then them doing something crazy with the tag title match. You could have 3 big things happen on the show so that it's considered a success.
Dude, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough because you already heard the New Day and the Usos say, look, we've been doing match of the night for a while lately. They're getting to Christian and Edge, Dudley's and Hardy's type status. In my opinion, just on the matches, without them being TLC matches and all the other stuff.
Right.
So this has to put them on that level if they do something crazy at a TLC, at a Hell in a Cell or inside a cell, right? Shane's gonna commit suicide. We already know that, and that's just what's gonna happen. But with that said, man, what could Shinsuke, Kinshasa, the Singh brothers probably? I don't know what else he could do. Could he roll Jinder up in the carpet that's gonna be in the ring? I don't know. But we're gonna see something, but I just don't think we're gonna talk about Shinsuke winning the title on Tuesday night. I don't think that's gonna be the main item.
Okay. I'm still gonna go with Shinsuke.
Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool. Because now it gives me something to watch for. Since you got Shinsuke. All right, cool.
All right, next match. The Smackdown tag titles. The New Day versus the Usos in the Hell in a Cell match.
Man, I don't know.
This could go either way because they've been trading his belt back and forth.
It could. Is there a stipulation this time with only having 2 members of the New Day or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Either way, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I got New Day, man. I got New Day. See, this is gonna be weird, dude. You're gonna have. Okay, look. Let's go from top to bottom, or title for title. AJ's not gonna lose.
Nope.
You got Charlotte.
Yep.
I got Natalya. You got Shinsuke. I got Jinder. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm looking at. I don't think the titles will change hands, but you're gonna end the show with Kevin Owens as the winner. So you're gonna go face heel. You're gonna keep going back and forth. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna do a string of one side winning. So, in my opinion, if Jinder wins, then we'll see New Day win, and then we'll see Kevin Owens, end it. If that's the order, and if we're off on the order, sorry, but
right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with New Day too.
Okay.
No real reason. I just think that they're gonna hold on to it.
I think it's gonna be an incredible match, man.
Yeah. Do you think this is gonna be their last match for a while, or does it continue?
I think it's gonna continue. Like the only downside to that is at Survivor Series, if you're not gonna do like Raw versus SmackDown again, then you could possibly get them one more time, because no one's gonna do anything in December, but that might be the last time. So yeah, man, we could. I know we're gonna see something special. Kofi's gonna do a Spider-Man crawl on the ceiling or something. And
Big E will spear somebody out from the apron out through the cage or something.
Something like that, man. Like you're gonna have the Usos lay out Xavier and put him on top of the announce table and do double splashes on him or something. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. Right. It is gonna be crazy. So we'll see.
Yep. And what I believe will be the main event: Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens in a Falls Count Anywhere Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, I thought that was stupid. So Trent, help me out here. When Hell in a Cell was first invented, the premise of it was you're locked in a cell.
Right.
But every match, they manage to get out of the cell.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go on top of the cell, or you at least make the threat of climbing up it, whatever. And then somehow, some way, maybe you finish it on the inside in the ring, 1, 2, 3, or you do something outside. So that stipulation, I just thought that was kind of silly, but I don't know if Shane's going to fall off of a cage again. But
could he get powerbombed through the cage, through the top?
See, you want him to have a death wish.
He wants his own death wish. He's the one that does it. He's built his career off death wishes.
I think they're going to do something creative outside of the cell. Maybe that's another spot through a glass, mirror or something. But if it's Falls Count Anywhere, they're probably going to go to the back. They're probably going to go to the concession stand. They're probably going to do something. But Shane's going to be bloody. And Kevin Owens is going to look like the man. So I can't wait to see it, man. Not that I want to see somebody literally and intentionally, hurt themselves and cause damage to themselves. But looks like that's what people are expecting. And Shane does live up to expectations.
Yeah. So I'm having Kevin Owens win this.
Okay. This is this might be one of the best pay-per-views of the year. Like,
definitely one of the best SmackDown only pay-per-views.
Oh yeah. For a non-big four, big four, for a non-big four, this is a pretty good and a non-takeover.
Right. Well, I mean, it looks good at least. I mean, they could, we could turn on Sunday night and it'd be a complete and utter failure.
I don't think they'll crap the bed, man, because you eliminate all of the elements that could crap the bed. Like, I think the only item that could be tragic is Rusev and Randy, and that's only because you're continuing that storyline. Right. Like we've already said, Corbin and Styles will have some kind of Ty Dillinger aspect to it, but still, it's AJ. Natalya and Charlotte might have the element of a cash in. If not, that might be a little slow. But other than that, it's a pretty good card, man.
Yep.
Can't wait.
I know. I'm excited for it.
Heck yeah. Trent, I want to admit something.
Okay.
I was so excited to hear your NXT spoilers, and we will get to those. That I just put so much focus into waiting for the show. Took the dog on a walk, bathed the dog, let the dog get lost, so I had to go find him. And I forgot to start or replace a football player on my fantasy football lineup, and I'm paying for it. Don't let that.
You wouldn't be that football player that said some sexist things this week, Mr. Cam Newton, would it?
No. I'm not a fan of Cam, so I don't have him on my team. But don't let that distract you from how much I'm probably murdering you. And listen, I'm not. I need to stop saying that after the events that happened in Las Vegas. But the beatdown that I'm giving you in in the Survivor game, Survivor Triple H, by the way.
Yeah.
Trust me, this little slip up won't happen in our Survivor game. So we'll get to that a little bit later. But for right now, let's head over to Raw, man. Let's talk some Raw talk. Let's get raw, if you will.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Nicely done. Okay, so obviously we can we can still go from the end of the show, which was oddly the end of the show. But Enzo Amore, man.
Yeah, I don't know why in the world they put this on last. It made no sense.
Follow me here, though. Follow me here. Because I'm still trying to figure this out. If he sells merchandise, why are you turning him into a heel? Because of the fact that you, I guess, need him as a heel.
Right.
Why is he, I guess, trashing the fans? I don't get that. I don't know. Now, that's one thing. That part was complete and utter hot garbage.
Yeah.
Now, when all the cruiserweights come out there and surround him, tell me his rundown of every superstar minus Tozawa wasn't gold.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't get the whole Captain Underpants for Drew Gulak.
I don't get that either. That, like, I thought that was no. Well, I don't. First of all, I don't know who Captain Underpants is. But it seems like Drew Gulak did a total gimmick change. Is that just me?
No, he's still doing the same thing.
Okay, because for one, once you change your facial hair, once you change your face, now he's coming out with like suits and stuff.
Right.
It just looks it looks like he's going through a different change. So
yeah, he's basically like the guy who is a cruiserweight, but he's against them flying around.
Oh, okay. I don't understand the Captain Underpants line, but
yeah, Captain Underpants is a bald guy that wears underpants and a superhero cape.
How do you know this?
I used to read the book. Well, I didn't actually read the books.
There's a book?
It's for like kids or whatever. They just come out with a movie.
First of all, why do you know so much about Captain Underpants?
Well, because everybody at school when I was in school had him.
I thought Captain Underpants was like saying, "Hey, Captain Dickhead" or something like that. No, I that's what I thought Captain Underpants meant. I don't know. Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I mean, if you go look at Captain Underpants, he looks nothing like Drew Gulak at all.
Okay, I will have to take your word for it.
He can't come up with anything else for Drew Gulak or something. I guess he's kind of don't really have nothing to make fun of. I guess.
Didn't he have like 15 people to say something about? I would have got dry on like 10. So that was that part I thought was probably the best part of that segment. Now, Trent, I knew what was coming next, and I knew that Rey Mysterio was coming down there. And Trent,
there was, yeah, I did think about that for a short minute.
To some degree, I wasn't wrong either. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Kalisto, I don't know.
I mean, the way they started out, you would have thought it was like a Rey Mysterio or like a Juventud Guerrero or something.
Man, you would have thought it was X-Pac or something. I didn't know who the heck was about to come out there, but I kept saying, watch Rey Mysterio comes out there. Watch Rey Mysterio comes out there. And then boom, and it's Kalisto, and I'm like, yeah, that's their version. I mean, that's what they want him to actually be.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why in the world it took them this long to put him in the cruiserweight division.
Well, I mean, he was wasn't he a U.S. champion? A U.S. champion, right?
U.S. champion, yeah, but that was before the cruiserweights were around.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, though, right? I've spoken to so many people that like are so against the cruiserweight division because they isolate them in the cruiserweight division.
Right.
It's time that we stop isolating it or downgrading it. But if you can mix them in between the cruiserweight division and the other stars, I think that'll work. And if Enzo can do the crossover appeal, hopefully Kalisto can too. And that'll help him out instead of getting put into garbage cans by Braun Strowman.
Yeah. It's funny you talk about how like people are upset that they're not integrating them with the rest of the roster because that's like the second thing WWE's done that they're doing that they made fun of WCW about. They used to make fun of WCW about keeping them in the cruiserweight division and not letting them, get any higher to reach that brass ring or whatever. And also, they they thought it was okay when they went to like, you know, WCW with the tanks with DX and stuff. But now that somebody does it to them, they want to get all butthurt about it and send cease and desist letters.
You know the crazy thing about that, and you're talking about when the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes, right?
Right.
When they were outside of the arena, that at the time when WWF, I think it was at the time, did it to WCW, didn't seem like a big deal. Like it you know, it was funny because obviously people were watching Raw and they showed them on camera and everything like that. So I guess if you watch New Japan, if you watch ROH, hopefully they, you know, they build upon that and show videos. But and they had it on social media too. Right. But it really wasn't a big deal. Like it was like, that's cool. But now since the WWE ultimately won and DX grew to be so big and massive, that's what she said. It was like that was the launching point, or you know, a series of events just led up to that point. So hopefully we get the same thing. Now, I don't think New Japan is gonna dominate WWE. I don't think the Bullet Club per se will dominate the WWE. Right. But sooner or later, the Young Bucks, maybe Cody Rhodes as a trio, maybe the Cleaner, you know, steps in. Right. And ultimately runs WWE.
I will say though, there's something going on with WWE and Cody because he's been talking about them a lot lately.
With the Starcade thing.
Yeah, and also what I'm fixing to tell you about NXT.
Oh, here we go. Oh, let's get to one. Let's get to one more thing. Well, a couple more things. First, let's get to the women's division on Raw.
Oh, I gotta say something real quick. Mentioning the women. Did you see Charlie Caruso on Monday Night Raw?
No, I don't think so. What should I have seen?
She was wearing? She looked like she forgot to change clothes from the latest KFC commercial. She looked like a female Colonel Sanders with what she was wearing.
Damn. Okay, that sucks. Charlie's not the. Is Charlie the thick one?
I think so.
Okay, Charlie's the thick one. Yeah, I'm not a real big fan of Charlie. I saw this other chick that they have, some random chick.
Dasha?
No, it's not. No. It's not Dasha. It's literally like a new chick, like new, brand new. Because like you know how Renee will do the backstage little quick interview here type thing. Maybe she was a WWE.com type chick that just. That's what it was. When Enzo had nothing to say, who was that chick?
Yeah.
That chick.
I'm gonna look it up because I can't remember which one it is. It could be one or two people.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I was. That's after that, I didn't pay attention to anybody else. I wasn't a real Charlie fan anyway.
Keep going, and I'll come back to it in a minute.
Okay, so ultimately, the WWE is going down the path that we thought they would. And sometimes you have to take a step back and realize, okay, well, is this good for the storyline? Does it add humor to a 3-hour show? Does it add humor to a 2-hour show? You know, what's really good for business? What's gonna appeal more to the casual fan or the fan that, you know, watches 5 hours or 6 hours or 7 hours of WWE programming a week? So I thought it was really cool, man. I thought it was really cute when Alexa called Mickie James old, right? You know, something about breaking her hip and everything like that. And then, you know, Mickie came back with the training bra line.
Right.
But now they're really going down the whole Mickie James old thing. Like putting a rocker in the dressing room and the pins.
It reminded me too much of them when they did the Piggy James stuff.
Yeah, like and the main reason I'm against it, man, main reason is because if you do that and you've already said the Mr. Miyagi thing, we're gonna have Asuka coming soon, but it's not even about Asuka, man. The one time, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the one time that we saw Nia Jax in plain clothes, that was the only time that we saw her in plain clothes, correct? Right. Ever again. Sooner or later, somebody's going to call her fat. That's just what's going to happen. And we've talked about this before. It might be very subtle because The Rock might cancel all of his connections with the WWE, but somebody's going to call her chubby. Somebody's going to call her thick. Somebody's going to say plus size. Somebody. body.
Right.
Okay. And I just don't think you need that, man. Just don't think you need it. You know, that's just me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, there's a way you can do this feud, but you don't have to like actually like show us like a walkthrough in the Pins diapers. I mean, you can, like Mickey being like, yeah, I might be old, and I might be older than you, but I'm still old enough to kick your butt or something like that. All right, I'm still good enough to kick your butt.
Because if you have a 40-year-old woman with a 16-year-old body and fake tits, you want to get that over, man. Why would you remind people that she's old?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think that helps. Why would you, like, a little kid already knows that she's an adult. Why would he need to imagine her as an elderly person? It just doesn't work, man. But that's WWE, and when we say WWE, we know we're talking about Vince. So it passed down and it got approved. So that's what they're going with. Not a fan, though. Not a fan.
No. Oh, was you talking about the Enzo interview where he don't say nothing?
Yeah. He just stood there silent. I don't know why he had who?
Renee.
That was Renee, wasn't it? Damn.
Yeah, you might be talking about. I think there's a girl named Kayla Braxton.
There you go. That chick.
Yeah, I think that might be who you're talking about. They also got another one, Kathy Kelly.
Yeah, we've seen Kathy Kelly though.
Yeah,
we've seen the Kayla chick she was new to me when I saw her. Maybe she's been on there for a couple of weeks and I didn't pay attention. Why do they have like 7 girls doing interviews?
And why do 5 out of those 7 look like a whole lot alike?
Damn, they're the same. What the hell, man? I mean, come on, like, help us out here. I mean, I guess they're supposed to be interchangeable, but
really look different. Than
do you really bring a chick in to do a tent? Like, is that a segment? Like, is that even a segment? Like, you brought somebody in, made them drive out there, get a rental car to do that? I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, Trent. Moving on. Listen, we've talked about this for the past couple of shows, right? Now probably due to Monday Night Football, but out of the 3 hours, that's still not enough. You got to give people 11:07, 11:08, 11:10.
Right.
And knowing that we were gonna get it, and knowing that it's coming soon, when Roman's back there sitting down, like healing up or whatever, and Dean comes from his right, TV's left. Not only does Dean look so much tinier than Roman, but it was like, oh yeah, it's going down. And then Seth comes out from Roman's left to TV right. Big moment, man. Yeah. Big moment. Now, obviously, I have some criticisms. If they would have did the fist bump, my TV would have exploded. I swear to gosh. Right. Big moment though, man. Great way to close the show.
Yeah. But like, I think I would have liked it better had like they not done the cruiserweights at the end, and they had the whole when Roman's getting beat down, have that be the end, and have the show end with the whole Shield reunion, because we know it's coming. Why hold it off another week?
So wait. Would you have them do the fist, like you would have Rollins and Dean Ambrose come out and save Roman,
right?
Pick him up and everything, and then do the fist bump?
Yeah, and like all 3 of them like beat up on Sheamus, Cesaro, and Miz, and maybe like put one of them through the announce table or something, and then end the show with them standing in the middle of the ring with the fists. I think that would have been a much better way to end the show.
I like that too, man. I just like the aspect of like the main event. I guess the main event segment wasn't the main event. Like it wasn't the last thing, and those after 11 o'clock moments are what I remember most, man. So. Just to have that as like a little Easter egg, like I guess you thought the show was ending with Kalisto being in the ring.
Right.
Now you get a little tease as far as a Shield reunion. I thought it was awesome. I went to bed happy Monday night watching that because that was a cool moment.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, dude.
One more thing from Raw.
All right,
the whole Bray Wyatt thing. What do you think?
Yes. Well, listen.
Don't get too excited.
No. Here's the thing, man. Whatever medication that you are taking, chances are it probably came from Colorado. You need to give that to me so I can watch all 3 hours. I had it on. I had it on, but I don't know. I was playing with the dog. I was probably texting a chick. I don't know. I saw it, but I didn't understand what the heck he was talking about, so I didn't really understand it. I didn't know if he was talking to himself or like trying to do a promo. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
So basically, earlier in the night, something about he's mumbling about Sister Abigail. She wouldn't lie to me. She wouldn't lie to me. And then he comes out, and Balor does this whole segment, this promo, and then Bray comes out talking about something about she's alive and she's dying to meet Balor. And then they do like this thing where he starts laughing and they have like this fade over. It's like it turns into like a girl's face, sort of a girl's face. Not really. It's kind of like a zombie sort of. And it starts laughing and stuff. So here I am thinking, all right, they're finally going to have a Sister Abigail. Have you read what they're planning on doing?
I read it, but I want to give them a little bit more credit because what I read made it seem like he was going to cross dress.
Yeah.
I just don't, because I don't, JoJo can't be attracted to that. I just don't think that's gonna work. I don't.
Why are they so hesitant? I wonder to actually bring a character like a actual separate person to play Abigail.
Because you can't live up to Bray Wyatt, man. It would have worked with when he had his clan. Once Braun took off, Luke and the other dude, I don't even know, Eric.
Rowan.
Yeah, it's just gone. Like there's no point. Like I mean, bring in the girl from the Decay. Bring in Crazy Steve. I don't care. Bring them in. But
they were talking about. I heard rumors of like Sarah Logan, who's down in NXT, used to be Crazy Mary Dobson. I heard something about her. She might play her or something.
It's difficult, man, because honestly, what are you going to do? Like, you can't spawn that character off as Sister Abigail. You can't give that chick up. You can't give that chick promo time. Everything needs to be focused around Bray. It's just not going to work. So the logical option is for him to dress up like a woman. But at the same time, he's going to dress up like a woman because Finn has an alter ego. Like, it's cheesy. And if he dude, when Sheamus and Cesaro came out, and shout out to Cesaro for wearing a mouthpiece, but when they came out in pants now, that's what I started thinking. I was like, are they going to make Bray Wyatt wear a dress? We'll see, man. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. But
I'm actually interested in this feud. Like I thought their matches have been like way better than I expected them to be. They have really good chemistry with each other in the ring.
Finn and Bray, right?
Yeah.
The matches were cool, and they're grudge matches with different elements each time. So yeah, we will see, man. I just don't think he comes out dressed like a woman though. That's gonna be hard for me to take.
He might come out with like face paint or something like that.
But that's gonna be Sister Abigail,
I guess. I don't know.
Like my thing is, if Finn comes out, it's the demon coming out. They're not gonna say Bray's coming out as Sister Abigail.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be weird. I'm interested to see what they do.
There you go. It has people talking. It has us talking. So yeah, cool.
So that's Raw.
Yeah, that was definitely Raw. We've already taken care of SmackDown. Anything you want to get to before we hop over to NXT?
Do you want to talk about the Lance Russell passing away?
Yeah, let's get into that, man.
Yeah, so this week, legendary Memphis announcer, oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. What's his name again?
Oh, wow, Lance Russell?
Lance Russell, there we go. So my mind just went completely blank all of a sudden. Lance Russell passed away. He was a longtime announcer in Memphis. I can't tell you that much about him, but for the few times that I've actually watched matches that he's actually done commentary for, it's pretty good. I would put him right up there with a Jim Ross or a Gordon Soley or somebody like that.
Okay. I mean, I can't knock you there. Makes sense.
Did they didn't even show anything or say anything on SmackDown, did they?
No. And honestly, there have been so many people that had passed this week. I didn't really have him high on the list.
Right. And maybe like Lawler might be on the pre-show for SmackDown, Hell in a Cell. He might say something about him.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, we will see, man. That's a big blow. You know how old he was when he passed?
I think he was like 90 something, 91 maybe.
Wow. So yeah, he lived a heck of a long time.
Yep.
Cool. Rest in peace, my friend.
Yep.
Okay. Let's move on over to NXT. Listen, I didn't get to watch NXT, but I've heard that the spoilers are crazy.
Yes.
Let me hear it, Trent. What's gonna happen?
All right. So there's a couple things that happen. I'll save the biggest news for last. So for the women's division, we've having these qualifying matches be in the 4-way. And in the first set of tapings that was done a couple of weeks ago, we found out that Peyton Royce, Kyrie, and Ember Moon was in it. And now with this set of tapings, they had a battle royal, and my little Tasmanian Devil is the 4th girl in the 4-way for the NXT Women's Championship.
Okay, all right, cool. That's cool.
And it should be noted that battle royal had a lot of the Mae Young Classic girl names in it.
Oh, really? I'll have to watch NXT tomorrow. So yeah, don't tell me.
That went on this episode. It's like coming up in a couple of weeks.
Okay, cool, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
As far as the world title picture, it looks like we're getting Almas against Drew McIntyre.
Just what, in a couple of weeks?
No, at TakeOver.
What?
There's a reason.
They just said, well, okay, according to the NXT, not this past week, but last week, it was Gargano and wait, is it Gargano and Almas on NXT in a couple weeks? Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
I thought it. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you would think with what's been happening on NXT that our title match would be Drew McIntyre and Adam Cole, right?
Well, no, because you got the sanity aspect of it, which I don't. Yeah, I guess sanity. I mean, I guess the undisputed. I guess they kind of.
You would have thought it was going to be Cole against McIntyre and then Sanity against Fish and O'Reilly, right?
Yeah, but Sanity has like 7 members, so Go ahead.
Well, we'll fix this right now because here's the big news.
Okay.
For the first time in nearly 20 years at NXT TakeOver in November, the night before Survivor Series, they are bringing back the War Games.
Okay. Here's the thing: when you said they're bringing back, they're doing something blockbuster. I'm paraphrasing. I love it, and I figured it was gonna be War Games, but War Games have 4-on-4, right?
Right.
What's the 4?
We're getting 3-on-3-on-3.
What?
We're getting the Undisputed Era versus Sanity versus the authors of Pain and Roderick Strong.
Wait a minute,
I have no idea how that pairing came along.
Wait. Hold on, man. So what are we? Okay, I'm not against this whatsoever. Glad to see War Games back. It's gonna be called it should be called Pillow Fighting War Games because it's not gonna be as vicious. But what is
I don't know, it might be.
Well,
they might let them have the blood that weekend.
Usually we get a lot of the we get a lot of the unexpected blood. Somebody gets busted open, right, out of nowhere on NXT. So that could be cool. I mean, that could definitely be cool. My thing is 3-on-3-on-3. Like, does the winner get a title shot and a tag title shot? What? I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. I was wondering if the titles were on the line because Sanity's in it. I don't know.
But Roderick Strong and I don't understand what the heck is going on.
Yeah, I'm curious how those three, team up or whatever. Like how they become a team.
And then War Games was a 2-ring event with a cage, so
they're doing 2 rings.
They're doing 2 rings.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
You didn't sound quite as excited as I expected you to be.
No, listen. War Games is gonna be. I was expecting a 4-on-4.
Right.
Here's what I was expecting. I'm like, if they're if they're doing something they haven't brought back in a long time, I was like, nah, it's not gonna be anything that we've seen before. So I'm like, okay, it has to be War Games. It's gonna be Sanity, probably with Drew McIntyre. That's where I was going with it.
Yeah.
And then the Undisputed, and my dumb self was thinking Jay Lethal was gonna join or somebody was coming back or whatever, because I couldn't think of a real 4th. So the 3-on-3-on-3 kind of took me off guard. I gotta see how it's gonna come together, man. We gotta tune into NXT. This is big. This is blockbuster, man.
They have been trying. Triple H has been pushing this on Vince for years and years to do War Games, and Vince never wanted to do it. So now that Triple H has his own thing, he's gonna do it.
Good luck to him, man. I'm totally hyped for it. I just remember, it's nostalgic, man. Like it's literally nostalgic. They would have didn't they have like World War II, World War III or something like that one time with like 50 people in 2 rings, and then they combine into one ring.
We don't need that in NXT.
Yeah, so, that's what
that's the biggest cluster match I've ever seen.
Yeah, so I don't want to see that, but the War Games match, that would be kind of cool. I just remember when Sid powerbombed Brian Pillman and knocked him out, and the match ended like that, because the War Games match to me was always a little weird because it has to end by somebody getting knocked out or just unconscious.
The finish always felt a little bit anticlimactic to me.
Yeah, like there was never really a 1, 2, 3. Like it just all of a sudden ended. With
and like sometimes like somebody would give up and you wouldn't even see them give up. They'd be showing the other ring.
Yeah, and my thing is, you're gonna have other matches on this card. Like, the one thing with having that pay-per-view is they would focus on the one ring, which was cool, but you couldn't really block out that there's another ring right there. Right. So, this it's going to be cool to see. Where's NXT TakeOver Houston. November going to be?
Houston.
Wow. That'll be a resurgence for that community down there. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is going to be cool, man.
I'm wondering if they're going to make this a yearly thing instead of because it's funny they're not doing. Ain't this when they usually do the Dusty Classic around this time?
See, we were talking about that last year. We couldn't figure out if it was during the summer or a SummerSlam or what. But yeah, I mean, this is their time to do something gimmicky. So yeah.
And it makes sense now that the author's a painter in there because of Paul Ellering. That's going to be like the Road Warriors in this match.
Well, let me ask you this, man. What's the are they doing Starrcade that same night too? I mean, what? Because
Starrcade's in December, I believe, and it's going to be like just a house show.
Okay, yeah, I definitely heard it's going to be a house show.
It might be like a network special. They might air it on the network or something.
Okay, all right. But War Games is coming back. It's be cool. It'll be very cool. And
so, is it safe to say that the title match will not close the show on that show?
Well, given the fact that you got 2 rings out there, you're gonna want to end the show with the 2 rings, I would think. Yeah. It just depends, and it's man, Drew McIntyre and Almas for real.
Yeah. So apparently they're doing some kind of contract signing or something, and Almas comes out and knocks Drew out and ends up signing the contract or something like that.
What? How did Almas elevate to?
I have no idea.
Okay, all right. Like, here's what we used to do, which we kind of got slack on because, no. We didn't get slack. Here's what we used to do, right? We would say, okay, all right. Here was the main event: Bobby Roode versus Drew McIntyre. Oh, Bobby Roode showed up on SmackDown. Now he's going to the main roster. Who's left? Right? Who's left? We were so concerned with the Undisputed Era that we really didn't acknowledge who was in the main event picture. Your main event guys are in tag teams. I mean, like, you really didn't know who was a main event guy other than Aleister Black and Velveteen. Well, not even Velveteen Dream until they kind of had a face off. So you didn't know.
Another match on that card too.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for this one. NXT TakeOver Houston is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This it's going to be a pretty big show.
Do you have an early prediction on this women's title match? Because I could see any of the 4 taking it.
Okay, wait. Sanity doesn't have a tag team match, so they would still be, if they hold on to the belts, they're still gonna be tag title holders. I got Nikki Cross, man. Just make that whole cycle complete.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Listen, anybody with an AARP card and who drinks Ensure every single morning, and who definitely eats Raisin Bran because they're 73 years old, and has the weight of a quarter, is not going to win. The Iconic is not going to win, and you basically want a heel so Ember can try to regain her status again. So I'm going with Nikki Cross, man. You're a little Tasmanian devil.
Nikki's not a heel no more.
Yeah, see that crossover to me never really made sense. It just never really made sense. They were a heel until they took out the Giants, and then they got beat up by some cooler kids. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, is Nikki Cross not a heel anymore too, though?
I don't think so. No, because she's been helping out Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott, yeah.
The Iconic.
So you got 3 faces against 1 heel?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm guessing we'll probably see some interference from Billy Kay and probably Ruby Riott or something. Oh, you know what?
What's
I don't know
that?
if I would put my money on Nikki Cross. I think there might be like some kind of like brawl where they take themselves out of it with Peyton and Billy and Nikki and Ruby Riott
To leave Ember Moon
and Kyrie.
versus a senior citizen.
Yep.
And Ember Moon gives her the stunner off the top rope and she breaks her hip.
Yep.
Come on, man. Let's move on because I don't want to get mad. She's 73 years old. Go ahead, Trent.
But that weekend for Survivor Series, like if they still plan to do, which they haven't said anything about, if they still plan to do the whole horsewomen versus horsewomen at Survivor Series, then plus this War Games match the night before, this could be a pretty fun weekend to watch.
If that's when it's gonna happen, heck yeah, man.
Yep.
Like that, yeah, that could be a blockbuster, man.
They said that Shayna officially signed this week.
Yeah. I saw that. And that would be the only time outside of another Big Four that you would have all 4 females on the card. So yeah, could definitely work.
Yeah, and speaking of UFC people, Paige Van Zandt's fight was postponed or canceled because she's got a bad back right now.
You need some tissue?
Yeah.
You okay?
Nah, I'm all right.
Do you need a moment?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Okay. Can't do the show without you, buddy.
Yeah. I'll be okay. I'll be over in my little corner, just rocking back and forth.
Okay.
Or in my rocking chair like Bray Wyatt, rocking back and forth. Which, don't you know, Randy Orton, poor Randy Orton's pissed off that he done all that work and now Bray's done got him a new chair and Sister Abigail's still alive. He did all that work for nothing.
Oh man, you got it. Listen, I still remember the show we did, and I was like, that pose he did in front of the fire was awesome. That is crazy. Yeah, they went at it, dude, and now it's all for nothing because now Bray's gonna dress up like a woman.
And somebody should tell Bray Wyatt that you can go buy a chair at like Cracker Barrel because it took him eight months or so before he got him another chair.
Man, that prop system at WWE is incredible, dude. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, so NXT TakeOver Houston is going to be incredible.
Oh, and it's now called NXT TakeOver War Games. That's the official name for it now.
Oh wow, nicely done. Hopefully they can incorporate the 2 rings more than one match, so that'll be cool.
Yep.
Considering we're not going to get I guess that is going to be your tag team match, which adds to the level of all the other tag team matches. So that's cool.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that's what I thought it was going to be. I didn't really have like a 3-on-3 thing, but like when you said 3-on-3, I thought it was going to be Drew McIntyre and like TM61 were going to come back or something.
Yeah. They did come back at the last taping, but they were in a dark match.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of where I was thinking we could possibly get something, but Drew and Almas. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead. What do we got next? Survivor Triple H, right?
Survivor Triple H.
Am I winning?
So, right now we're tied with both of us having 8. We've both lost somebody.
Okay.
You lost Katrina and I lost Simone.
Katrina was white?
Right. She was the old lady with the short hair that was an Olympic swimmer.
Yeah. I was past her. I was past her. We're good. Wow. Really? Dang. Who did you lose?
I lost Simone. That was the Asian looking girl.
Yeah, that you said was annoying, right? Or no, didn't want to participate.
Yeah, she was something else. But I thought she would go out because like she got on people's nerves, but she wasn't really that bad on her on the show.
Those introduction interviews, they were off, man. I mean, you could form so many opinions from those things, and maybe the show brought out something else. So we'll see.
Yeah. But after watching this week's, I have to say that my Big Brother Survivor 35 Triple H crushes has to be Allie.
Wait a minute, what? What? Big Brother Triple H crush?
Survivor Triple H.
Oh, okay, just checking. I didn't know if we had started another dual show again, but okay, all right.
Survivor.
Is Allie?
Yep.
Okay, help me out. Who's Allie again?
Allie's the mixed girl that's got the blonde hair.
Oh hell yeah! Listen, that's easy. she was in that top row. I'm like, yeah, definitely. That is a keeper.
Yeah.
That's a keeper, buddy.
And she seems like she's gonna be pretty smart. Could go a long way too.
Don't start that. Don't start that. Smiles, Trent.
She has a nice one too. Look, after a couple of episodes, that's all I'll really be, because now, unlike Big Brother, you think about them stinking and everything after a couple of episodes.
Yeah, they do get. Yeah, they get slimmed down and trimmed down and malnourished and everything like that. Probably eating granola bars and stuff.
And after a while, you forget what they look like, and then they come back at the finale, and you're like, "Wow, they look so good."
Now that they had a decent sized meal in their belly. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Speaking of eating, Trent, Braun Strowman has a massive intake of food.
Yes.
And it comes from Chipotle. Not sure if you have a Chipotle in your area.
I think we do, but I don't think I've ever been there.
Okay, so it's basically like a Moe's or a Qdoba. It's basically a spot where you can make a burrito or make a big bowl, right? So he eats something.
It's kind of like a Tex-Mex sort of place, right?
There you go. He eats a massive quantity of Chipotle food every time he goes there. It costs him like $22 to $25 something. I think I read that. He gets a scoop of rice, just a big bowl, like I think 2 scoops of sour cream, 2 scoops of guacamole, 3 cups or 3 scoops of steak, 2 or 3 scoops of chicken, grilled vegetables, blah 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 blah. I mean, it's a bowl. It's a bowl that masses them out to 1,700 calories. And he eats it. He's a big guy and needs a lot of food to keep that mass. Would you do the Braun Strowman challenge?
No, I don't believe I would. No, can't eat that much.
Now here's the thing. I'm not saying that you eat cereal in the morning, you have a sandwich for lunch, and then this is some kind of 5 o'clock happy hour thing. I wouldn't eat all day and then do it, but I would definitely give it a try.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if I could eat that much, but the actual stuff that he's eating sounds pretty delicious. I mean, not Carly Gray delicious or anything, but it sounds pretty delicious.
Welcome to the show. Finally, welcome to the show. Trent, so have we completed everything except mentioning your obsession with Lexi Bell?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Ladies, guys, listeners of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, thank you for listening. But you can also check us out, check all of the episodes out on social media, on our internet platforms. Hit us up on Twitter at our official Twitter page for the show, which is
at TWF_podcast.
Carly Gray, Keisha Gray, anybody with the last name Gray. Let's be honest.
DM I watched the Trent movie the other day that had Sasha Gray in it, and I didn't even know it was her.
The Girlfriend Experience?
No, it was Would You Rather or something like that.
I gotta check that out.
It's like a horror movie. Well, not really a horror.
Wait.
Really.
See, I'm growing up, Trent. You said you watched the movie the other day with Sasha Gray in it, and you didn't know the name of it, and I didn't go XXX.
Right.
I could have went there, but I didn't. So, hit Trent up. If you know the name of the movie, hit Trent up on Twitter at
MTW3589.
And as always, you can tweet me at BangEm South. Make sure that you hit up our Facebook page, facebook.com/TWF podcast. All of the videos are there. Become a subscriber on Facebook. Link up with us. Get to know us on Facebook and on Twitter. And of course, check out the YouTube channel, The Wrestling Fans Podcast. It has the playlist, the weekly episodic videos, any little quirky things that we do during the week are on YouTube as well. Get our views up, get our likes up, follow us on Twitter, subscribe, and as always, make sure that you listen, laugh, and enjoy. Trent.
Yes.
Plug your site.
My thoughts on prowrestling.blogspot.com. I will have the Hell in a Cell review just like I do for every pay-per-view. And eventually, once I get this list narrowed down and like I wanted, I'm going to start making posts about the Place to Be Nation top 100 greatest WWE wrestlers of all time.
Sounds good, man. Sounds absolutely great.
I know I told you date did I give you for that? The 25th or something like that?
I thought you said the 15th, 15th.
Yeah. Well, see, they actually changed it since then. They're actually just going to go ahead and do like the 31st. So you got the rest of the year.
Okay, cool. I will definitely make sure I have my list done before then.
Yep. And finally, we're down to one more week before WWE 2K18 comes out.
Oh yeah. But you're getting everything, right?
Yep.
There's not one thing that you won't miss out on. You're getting all the wrestlers. You're getting Lars Sullivan. You're getting Aleister Black. Everybody, right?
Yep.
Awesome, man. Awesome, dude. Tell me how the game plays, man, because I don't think I'll be getting it this year. Or when I do get it, I'll probably get it. I don't know, probably around WrestleMania time or something like that.
Yeah. For the first time in a long time, they brought back the 8-man tag matches. You can have 8 people in the ring instead of 6.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That is gonna be crazy. Can you hook up eight options on your Xbox or on PlayStation?
I don't think so. I don't even know if you can hook up more than 2.
You could definitely hook up 4. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It ain't nobody but usually just me, so I don't know how many you can take actually.
I know back in the day they used to sell adapters that would let you do 4, I think maybe 6 or something. But now since most of the controllers are wireless, I guess
and that source crap ain't gonna buy another controller either because them things are as high as the game.
Yeah, they are, my friend. Yes, they are. Yeah, but good luck playing it, man. That'll be cool. Tell me all about it because, like I said, I'll probably get it around WrestleMania time.
Yeah, it comes out next Friday for me.
Awesome.
Everybody else that don't have the deluxe edition has to wait until the Tuesday after that.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now. Games really are coming out on Fridays now instead of Tuesdays. Or I don't know. Trent, and maybe I'm just old school, but I used to love getting the Sunday paper to look at Best Buy to see what CDs, movies, and games were coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah,
like you don't get that anymore. Maybe it's just me, but I don't get that anymore.
Speaking of old school, they brought Total Request Live back, on MTV.
Yeah.
And I checked it out the other day, and maybe it's just because I'm used, it was better in the old days. Maybe I've reached that age, but I didn't like it at all.
Well, I can't speak to who's on it or what's on it, but you got to give the kids something to do, man, because YouTube is the TRL. I don't know if you're familiar with BET when they had 106 in Park.
I've heard of it. Yeah,
that was their response to TRL. But this, I think that came on from like 6 to 8, as TRL came on at like
3:30
or 3:30. Yeah, that's what it was. Like 3:30 to 5:30 or something like that.
Get out of school and
bingo. That's why they're doing it, and so that makes sense. You want kids looking at TV versus looking at their computer. So, yeah, man, I'll have to check it out just to see what the heck is going on with it. But
they don't even play videos. Like TRL used to have like a top 10 countdown on every episode. They don't even do that.
Oh, they don't even play the videos anymore?
No, all it is like celebrity interviews.
Oh, that's okay.
And I've also reached the age where like the people that are on there now, I have no clue who most of them are.
Yeah, I knew there was this one comedian, DC Young Fly. He's pretty funny. I figured he would add some kind of element to it, but I'll have to check it out, man, to see what the heck is going on. Well, don't they have like 7 hosts or something like that?
Yeah, there was a bunch of people on there. I'm like, who's all these people? Darn, Carson Daly, he could do it by himself.
Yeah. I don't know how they're structuring that.
Yeah, although there were the years after Carson left where we had like Damien, I forgot his last name, and Vanessa.
Yeah.
Girl that's married to Nick Lachey.
I don't know why I want to say Vanessa Hudgens, but yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Manello or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know why I want to say Vanessa.
Stars too this season.
Oh, cool. Did anybody get kicked off from Dancing with the Stars this week?
No, it was a non-elimination week. Although we did get an appearance by John Cena.
You really know how to just bring me down.
He had to show his big old head up on the stage.
That's ridiculous. That's silly. Okay, man.
Like I kind of felt bad for like her dancing partner because like they were standing there talking once to wait on the judges to do their thing, and like she completely like ignores her dance partner once John Cena comes up there.
If it's in the contract that you have to pay attention to John Cena at all times, and that's what you got to do, my friend. Yep. Make you sign a contract.
If I was, like married or fixing to be married to like Carly Gray or something, I couldn't help but stare too. I'd probably end up ignoring you, to talk to her.
Welcome to the end of the show. That's where we're gonna start. We need to find Carly Gray for you, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that. And we need to get Lexi Bell on the show as well.
Oh yes, definitely.
Definitely.
She's actually a wrestling fan. I don't know if Carly is, but she don't have to be a wrestling fan to come on here.
With that said, man, I thank you for joining, man. It was, as always, it was a pleasure. I will talk to you next week, my friend.